Okay, this is the Petites and the Juniors hairstyle for their performance and for competition. I've already split it into the 3 ponytails. So I'm going to show you, the first ponytail comes from about the top of the ears because this is where the ending ponytail is going to end. I want it at the top of their head, not too far up. It's basically right in the middle. And then the last 2 were just split into 2, put into 2 ponytails. You need to have clear elastics. I got these ones at Sally's. I think they're in like a pack of 400. I keep mine in a Tupperware container just because it's nice, easy. They have to have clear elastics. The only ponytail that cannot have clear elastics is the top one because it's going to be wrapped so you won't see it. So after you've got this into the pony, I bought these off of Amazon. They're just duck-bill clips to just help pull the hair out of the way. I've used clips before. These ones are just nice. So you're just taking our bottom ponytail and our middle ponytail and you're just putting them into it. If their hair is wet, it's going to stay better and it's going to look nicer because it will pull all their little flyaways in. So I'm just taking her bottom pony and I'm just attaching it into this one. And then I just do the same thing. I take her middle pony and attach it into the top pony. With her hair, I just doubled up my elastics for the top because her hair is a little bit too thick to only have one. So when I did it, I just put the 2 elastics together to put it onto here, and I'm gonna do that again just because I don't want to use a thick elastic. Line that piece in. So she has 4 elastics in the top of her hair, but you also could just use a thicker elastic on the top one if you want. Okay, so that's how her pony should look. She has the 3 different layers coming up the back. And just make sure to spray it well and slick it down. I am almost out of hairspray, so hers isn't as slicked as I would like. If her hair's wet, it's going to look nicer. All these hairs come in a little bit better. I wetted hers down with just a water bottle. You can also just start with a wet head. Okay, so all that she needs now is she needs 1 piece wrap. Pull through. I haven't done this for the older girls yet, but they can also use it on their hairstyle. I have a topsy-turvy. I have the small one, and it's gonna just help pull her hair through. A lot of the girls, you can also just wrap the hair and bobby pin it if you don't have one. It just doesn't ever stay just right underneath. So this technique will help it to stay. Anyway, so you bring the topsy-turvy through, through the top of her hair and through her ponytail. So it's in between the elastic, and I just pull it down to the bottom. And then you take a piece. You can take a piece from underneath. Her hairs underneath are too short to wrap around twice. So I took a piece from the top. I just got a piece that was long enough. And then hairspray it so that it's nice and slick. And then I'm wrapping it twice so that it gets the full wrap look. And then it's just coming. I have the topsy-turvy. I just pull it through the top of the topsy-turvy, and then I just pull it through, and it pulls it right through so she has the wrapped pony. That makes sense. The Omega and Elites team can also do this for their low ponytail. I tried to take it out, and it's actually, usually we have a problem keeping it in. Once I had it in her hair, it was a little tricky to get out, which I love because they've got to have it in all day. So you just want it to make sure it's nice and slick. From here, her hair is done, other than she needs curls on the top. So I am going to use, I don't even know what these are called, these rollers. I just bought these at Walmart. I'm going to use the small ones because I want her curls to be nice and tight. You can also use a curling iron if you have a really small barrel. And all of her curls, all of her pony just needs to be curled. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these and show you what they end up looking like. And then after that, all you need to do is have their hairpiece attached. So both the Petites and the Juniors are going to have their hairpiece on the right side. The Juniors is going to be put into the right side of the pony with it sticking up this way. The Petites is on a headband. It needs to be pinned into the side with the hat to the right side. Ta-da!
Done?
Yes, now let's go blow dry. You look like
So here's the finished product for the Petites and Juniors hair. This is actually our round 2 of the hair. We did it yesterday. The curls didn't turn out the way I wanted with the rollers, so I decided to curl it today. But because this is round 2, I did this section dry, and so you don't get the slicked back look. You can see the difference between the first time and this time. I want it to be slicked back and nice and wet so that this is all really clean. But she's gonna do a small spin as you've got the wrapped around pony here. You've got the 2 section up in the back so that it will stay in longer during the day. You can see that my section is not slicked like it was yesterday. But then you have the nice full curls. And I just did this with a really small, I think it's like a 1/4 inch curling iron. It's just a little spin. There she goes.